This is my 5-step process that I follow whenever I go on a call with some stranger who sends me an inbound message. Whenever someone is sending me a message, he or she has some conceived problem that he or she might need some solution with. Majority of the times, that is not how I want that call to flow. They might need some solution right away, but that is not exactly how I want that sales call. So after going on 3 to 4,000 sales calls, I have defined this exact process that majority of the times work with every Instagram DM. For that matter of fact, it can be LinkedIn, it can be Twitter, it can be a YouTube comment also. Whenever someone is sending you a message with some request that you've posted, this is something that you can do. This is my 5-step process that I follow at that point in time. Step number 1, identifying the pain of the customer. Every person has some problem that they might need some help with. That is why they are there consuming your Instagram written content, your reels, anything that you posted, right? They need help with something. Maybe they're bored out of their minds, or maybe they are struggling with some problem. They're looking for some help from you. So what do I do in that case? Very first thing, I try to identify the pain. I ask them some questions like, okay, what is the basic problem that you have? How long have you been following this problem? Does it keep you awake at night? Have you faced this problem for a longer period of time, or you've just started to face it right now? So what that does, that starts to open up my customer emotionally, and he starts to go deep into his problems, and where I can just understand what ticks him and what exactly he is struggling with. Step number 2, identifying the desired state. So whenever someone has a problem, he or she might need a solution to that. Let's suppose I'll consider my example. My teeth are I was not able to take care of them properly, and now something has happened to them. Now I need a solution to that. For that, I am going to a doctor, and I want to come to a place where my teeth are fine and there's nothing bad happening to them. Similarly, everyone has a pain and everyone has a desired state that they want to get to. So whenever I have someone on a DM and I understand their pain point, after that I directly move to what their desired state is. Let's suppose someone tells me they want to make 5 lakhs per month, and right now they're barely making 20,000 per month. So then what I would do is I would ask them, like, what would happen if you start making 5 lakhs per month? How would that make you feel? Instead of just keeping it logical, I kind of add that emotional factor to it, so that they start to go deep into their problems and they start to share how it will feel when they get over this problem. This is the second step that I follow, where I try to find out their desired state. Step number 3, I get them on a call. What do I do at this point in time? Once I have built some rapport with them, I know their pain, I know their desired state, the conversation has gone for long enough. At this point in time, I make sure that I have somewhere more exclusive where I can talk to them, because DM is not as personal as a call. A call is not as personal as a video call, and a meetup is not as personal as a video call, right? You get my point. So I make sure I go in as personal as possible. Majority of the times, it's either a call or a video call where I can see them face to face. So what do I do at this point in time? I ask them to come on a call with me, depending upon what their logistics are, what their problems are, and I get them on a call, and I set up a call where we can both come at a particular point in time and just talk. Step number 4, present your offer and solution. Once I have gotten them on a call, I exactly follow the same process again. I already know their pain. I already know their desired state. If I want to know something more about them, I find that out, and after that, I present my offer to them, that this is how I'm going to help you. Again, make sure that it's all about them and it's not about me. Step number 5, I close them. Whatever I want from the other person, once I present my solution, I never pitch how much it's going to cost me. What do I want from the deal? It's all about the customer. And by the time I offer them my solution, at this point, customer usually will ask you, like, okay, you will help me go from this plane to this desired state, and this is how you're going to do it. Everything makes sense to me. Tell me, how much are you going to charge for it? So you're not pitching your price. They'll be asking you at this point in time because you've never told them how much it costs. Let's take my example. I went to a doctor. I have this teeth problem, and they'll help me do some RCT. When I asked my doctor, like, okay, so this is the problem, my nutrition is the problem, and this is the problem, and you'll help me get very perfect teeth, but how much are you going to charge for it? I'll be asking that question. So as a doctor, how will I respond to it? So depending upon the situation that you have this problem in your teeth, and we'll be doing this and this. The investment for this is going to cost you 20,000 for the duration of next 2 weeks. And then I shut up at this point in time. So this is basically what we call as close. And most of the times any objections will be followed up after that, and I'll be making a video on how to handle these objections, like your price is too high, I'm not ready for this thing right now. But if you've done your previous steps correctly, most of the times people will be sold at this point in time. So this is my 5-step process that I use anytime an inbound message comes to me and try to close them to make them a permanent loyal customers of mine. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm doing my best to make these videos as interactive as possible. If you feel I can make some better content that you might need help with, or there's some problem that you have, or if you have some suggestions for me, I'll welcome this from the open heart that I have. And I'll see you in the next video. Have a great day.